So pull up a chair, come on, let's play. What's happening in the music room today? Hi everyone, welcome back to the music room. My name is Jody. Let's get started. In this series, we've been learning how to read rhythms in music using a non-traditional method that I like to call the fruit salad method. We're matching the name of a fruit with a particular rhythm. Can you remember the ones we've already learned? What fruit name did we use to read this note? And how about these two? And what about four notes joined all together with a double beam? How did you do? Did you remember them all? We've been learning that one fruit, or one rhythm pattern, equals one beat. If we add four beats together, we can create a musical sentence. Let's do a little review. Here's our beat. It's a little faster today, so we're going to use small claps. I'll say the fruits first, and then you clap back with me. Ready? 1, 2, and I go first. Apple, pear, apple, pear. Apple, 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 pear. Apple, watermelon, apple, pear. Watermelon, apple, watermelon, pear. You got it! Nice job! All right, let's make the game just a little bit harder now. I'm going to clap a rhythm that uses four fruits, and you tell me what fruits you hear. That's it. You can do it. We're going to go a little slower for this one. I'll start. 1, 2, and here I go. Did you get it? If you got it, clap it and say it with me. Ready? 1, 2, and let's go now. Pear, pear, watermelon, pear. Yeah, so good. All right, next one. Are you ready? Here's our beat. And I'll go first. 1, 2, and here I go. Ooh, four fruits, right? I'll do it one more time. 2, and here I go. Did you get it? If you think you've got it, try it with me. Ready? 1, 2, let's clap and say, apple, watermelon, pear, pear. Yeah, that was a hard one. Okay, last one. I'm going to clap four fruits and you tell me what fruits I'm clapping. Ready? Here's my beat. And 1, 2, and here I go. Ooh, this one actually might be a little bit easier. I'll do it one more time. Double check if you think you know what it is. 2, and here I go. Remember, it's four fruits. Did you get it? Okay, let's see. Clap and say it with me. 2, and here we go. Watermelon, 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 pear. Did you get it? Amazing! So far, if this is all review for you, then you're ready to move on to the next part of the video. But if you want to try this part again, just go back and watch it over. The more we practice, the better we get. At this point, we've been doing lots of different exercises, and you might notice that they all have something in common. Did you notice what it was? If you look closely at every single exercise we've done together so far, you'll notice that they all end in a pair. But the question is why? Why do they all end with a pair? In any language, when we're speaking or reading, we come to a pause, like a comma, or we come to the end of a sentence by using a period. In musical sentences, we do the same thing. If you look at the last note in a piece of music, it's often, not always, but often the longest note in the whole piece. For our exercises, the longest note value that we use is pair. It's the same as ending the sentence with a period, but that's a really good question. How about we look at a new fruit? This new fruit is a combination of two fruits we've already seen. That's a really weird idea, taking a half of one fruit and a half of another fruit, putting them together to make a new fruit. But that's essentially what we're about to do. Have a look at an apple. An apple has one beam at the top joining the two notes together. An apple is made up of 2/8 notes. They could be joining hands with a bar across the top, or they might have a little flag. It's the same thing, and it's counted the same way. Now have a look at a watermelon. A watermelon has 2 beams across the top, holding the notes together. This makes them 16th notes. They could be written by being joined together with a double beam, or you might see them by themselves with a double flag. Same thing. What would happen if we took the first half of an apple and joined it to the last half of a watermelon? What would we have? Apple, watermelon, melon. That's not a fruit. It's just not a fruit. But let's take the rhythm and find a fruit that fits. Instead of saying melon, let's say long, short, short. Long, short, short. What fruit name goes long, short, short? Or ba, ba, ba. It's going to have 3 syllables because there are 3 notes. Now, some people would take a guess and say banana. Great idea. Banana has 3 sounds, banana. But in the case of a banana, the long part is in the middle. A banana is short, long, short. Banana. Our fruit rhythm goes long, short, short. Long, short, short. So if we tried to say banana like that, it would be banana. That's not it. What other fruits have 3 syllables? Blueberry. That works. Blueberry. Strawberry. Long, short, short. Yeah? For our exercises, there's a fruit that I've always used that happens to be one of my favorites. Pineapple. Yeah, a pineapple. Pineapple is long, short, short. Have a look at it. It's half of an apple plus half of a watermelon. You got it. But how does a pineapple sound when we clap it? About the same as when we say it. Pineapple. Pineapple. Let's try an exercise. I'll say the name of 2 fruits and you clap back with me. Ready? Pineapple, pear. Pineapple, apple. Pineapple, watermelon. Pineapple, pineapple. You got it. Now let's see what a pineapple looks like when we add it to our line of music. Number 6. Number 6 starts with a pear. That's easy. And then another pear. You got it. And then there's our pineapple. There it is. A pineapple and then a pear. You got it. So the first bar of music with 4 fruits is pear, pear, pineapple, pear. You got it. Then we see a bar line. We've talked about that before. It doesn't take up any time in our music, so we're just going to skip over it. After the bar line, in bar 2, it starts with a pineapple. You got it. And then an apple, and then a pear, and then a pear. Great job. You might think that it's strange that before we start saying the fruits in time or clapping, we always take the time to go through the line of music and read all the rhythms first. This is the same technique that any performing musician on any instrument would use. They look through their music before they start just to see if there are any surprises. Let's read number 6 in time using fruit names. Here's our beat. 1, 2, number 6, here we go. Pear, pear, pineapple, pear, pineapple, apple, pear, pear. That's it, you got it. Let's do that one more time. Exactly the same thing, just reading the names of the fruits for number 6. 1, 2, and here we go. Pear, pear, pineapple, pear, pineapple, apple, pear, pear. Now we can add in some clapping. Let's clap and say the names of the fruits for number 6. 1, 2, and here we go. Pear, pear, pineapple, pear, pineapple, apple, pear, pear. You got it. Some people get surprised by the pineapple, pear. Let's just try that. Pineapple, pear. Here we go. Pineapple, pear. Again. Pineapple, pear. Again. Pineapple, pear. You got it. Let's go back to number 6 and clap and say the fruits one more time. 2, number 6. Here we go. Pear, pear, pineapple, pear, pineapple, apple, pear, pear. You're doing so well. This is really hard stuff. Great job. You know what comes next, right? We're just going to clap, but this time, no words. Okay, so think the fruits in your head while we clap the syllables. Ready? 1, 2, number 6, just clap. So good, you got it. Let's move on to number 7. Number 7 starts with a pineapple. You got it. And then a pear. And then an apple. And then a pear. Okay, that's not too bad. What comes next? A pear. And then an apple. And then a pineapple. Careful there. And then a pear. Remember, they all end with a pear. You'll notice that the first fruit or beet in bar 2 is a pear. That's a bit of a danger zone for us. Our brain is so excited by learning about watermelons and apples and pineapples that when we get to a pear, sometimes it's really hard to just clap one time. And that's going to get even harder as the rhythms become more complex. So it's really helpful to take the word pear and make it really long. Pear, pear. What makes it special is the time we leave after we clap. Let's read through number 7, saying the names of the fruits in time. Here's our beat. 1, 2, number 7, here we go. Pineapple, pear, apple, pear. Pear, apple, pineapple, pear. You got it. Let's try number 7 again. This time we're going to clap and say the fruits together. Be very careful of the second bar and that pear in the middle of the piece. 1, 2, number 7, here we go. Pineapple, pear, apple, pear. Pear, apple, pineapple, pear. You got it. Let's do that one more time, maybe a little faster. 1, 2, number 7, clap and say. Pineapple, pear, apple, pear. Pear, apple, pineapple, pear. You got it. Great job. Let's do number 7 one more time, but this time just clapping. Here we go. 1, 2, number 7, just clap. You got it. Well done. Great job, everyone. This is tough stuff. Let's move on to the next exercise. Number 8. Number 8 starts with a pineapple. And then a watermelon, and then a pineapple, and then a pear. What comes next? A pineapple, and then another pineapple. We haven't had that yet. 2 pineapples in a row. And then a apple, and then a pear. You knew it. 2 pineapples in a row is a little bit new for us. Let's just practice doing that by itself. Pineapple, pineapple. Pineapple, pineapple. Pineapple, pineapple. Pineapple, pineapple. You got it. That's it. Number 8 also has another combination of fruits that we haven't seen before. A pineapple and then a watermelon. Let's try just clapping those 2 fruits together so we know what it feels like. Pineapple, watermelon. Pineapple, watermelon. Pineapple, watermelon. Pineapple, pear. I changed it on you. So when we get to that part in the music, we're going to want to remember what that feels like. Let's start at the beginning of number 8 again, and this time we're going to say the names of the fruits in time. Here's our beat. 1, 2, number 8, here we go. Pineapple, watermelon, pineapple, pear. Pineapple, pineapple, apple, pear. Ooh, that one's a bit tricky, hey? Let's do that same thing one more time. The more we do it, the more we know what to expect. No surprises. Number 8. 1, 2, just say the fruits. Pineapple, watermelon, pineapple, pear. Pineapple, pineapple, apple, pear. That's it. Let's do it again, and this time we'll add in the clapping. Ready? 1, 2, number 8, here we go. Pineapple, watermelon, pineapple, pear. Pineapple, pineapple, apple, pear. You got it. This is tough stuff. Well done. Let's clap and say number 8 one more time. Here's our beat. 2, number 8, here we go. Pineapple, watermelon, pineapple, pear. Pineapple, pineapple, apple, pear. Ooh, how did it go? Good? You're doing a great job. Let's do number 8 one last time. You knew it was coming. This time, no words, just clapping. But this is where it's really going to be helpful to think the words in your head or even mouth them with your lips. That's what I do. It helps. 1, 2, number 8, just clap. Yes, you got it. Are you ready to move on to the next one? This is the last one for today. Number 9. Number 9 starts with a pineapple, and then an apple, and then a watermelon, and then an apple. You got it. What comes next? A pineapple, and then a watermelon, and then an apple, and then a pear. You got it. Let's read the fruits for number 9 in time. Here's our beat. 2, number 9, let's say. Pineapple, apple, watermelon, apple. Pineapple, watermelon, apple, pear. That was amazing. Let's do it again. This time, we're going to say the fruits, but we're also going to clap. Ready? 2, number 9, here we go. Pineapple, apple, watermelon, apple. Pineapple, watermelon, apple, pear. You did it. Let's do the same thing one more time. Clap and say the words at the same time. It really helps. 2, number 9, here we go. Pineapple, apple, watermelon, apple. Pineapple, watermelon, apple, pear. You got it. Does it get easier the more we do it? just a little bit. And if you do some practicing on your own, it'll get even better. You know what comes next. Let's do number 9 with just clapping, no words. But you can do it. Think them in your head. Ready? 1, 2, number 9, just clap. Did you get it? It's sounding good. Do you think we could do that just a little bit faster? No words, just clapping. Just think about it. Here's our beat. Pineapple, apple, watermelon, apple. 1, 2, just clap. Here we go. You got it! If these exercises have been challenging for you, then you should go back and watch this again and try clapping them again. Every time we practice, we get a little bit better. Not because we're memorizing each of the lines of music, but because we're learning how to read them more fluently. It's the same as reading a book in a new language for the first time. When we teach someone how to read, we don't just teach them how to read one book. We teach them how to read every book. The same thing in music. We're not just learning how to read these musical sentences or memorize them. We're learning how to read all musical sentences. If you need a little bit more practice on these exercises, you can go back and watch this video again. It's a great idea. If, however, you're ready to move on, then I'll see you at our next video. If you've extreme close-up. If, however, you're ready to move on, then you're ready for our next. I'm gonna clap. And what about 4 notes? Let's do number 7 one last time, but this time, just clapping. Seriously?